Hello and welcome to another Bitcoin update. Yeah, we are not really, we're not looking at very clear price action at the moment. Well, I shouldn't say that. It is actually quite clear. Just the micro patterns aren't clear and we haven't really seen much movement. It's stalling here. Price has been moving around this sort of 66K level now for the last few days. Since the start of the week, and there isn't really anything new to add here. On the micro level, we can zoom in a minute a little bit further. Someone in the previous video said I'm at the moment I'm just saying the same stuff all over again, in every video now. Well, but yeah, because the situation hasn't changed. Okay, so I know a lot of people appreciate just an update. Nothing's changed. Okay, which some people might find useless. I know a lot of people appreciate it. Also, I think, it's important to be up to date when you are interested in the microstructures on the Bitcoin chart. But yeah, any exciting news? Well, we have a little bit of downside pressure. I mean, the the catalyst today, didn't really lead to much price action. We just had a little bit of volatility, and we see a little bit downside pressure right now. Maybe this is just one more wave down in this A wave. I'm going to zoom in a minute, but looking at the big picture, just a quick reminder that my expectation is that the yellow box will be reached. At the moment, this is the primary scenario. Doesn't mean it has to be reached. Occasionally, these wave 2 pullbacks are shallow, but there's nothing that would convince me at the moment that this wave 2 will be shallow. Okay, so the yellow wave count remains at the moment the primary scenario. We are dealing with a wave 1, a wave 2. Oops, 1 second, didn't want to. So the idea is that yellow wave 1 topped obviously on Monday, and we had a 5-wave move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're now in this wave 2 correction, A, B, C. A solid wave B could start at any point. We have some initial indications it might have started, but really price action isn't clear enough to say this is already the B wave bounce that we've seen. But the bottom line is, in the yellow count, I'd like it to test the yellow box. Essentially, this is the wave 2 support. It is at 56,775. Corrections are always frustrating. People don't want to buy. It's just sentiment related. And the third wave should follow afterwards and take us closer to 90K. So it is a bullish analysis, provided the 56,775 level is holding. In the very short term, we have an accelerated wave count, a more directly bullish wave count, in which we have an 1-2 setup here, and another 1-2 setup here, and then a third wave to come, wave 4 and 5. And this would be the more accelerated bullish scenario, which will be invalidated if we reach the yellow box. And to keep this scenario alive, the price should really think about a reversal to the upside from here, because the yellow count is only reasonable, plausible, as long as we're holding the upper support area. Any break below 64,724 will make the yellow count more likely, and we could still see an extension down in wave A. I mean, I cannot rule out that wave A is still unfolding. The bounce was too weak. It was clearly corrective, which is in line with the overall analysis here that we should test the yellow box. Again, the white count is the alternative for a good reason, not because it's unlikely, but it is less likely. Why is that? Because a shallow wave 2 requires additional evidence. It requires additional evidence through price action. How could that happen? Well, for me to really fully, let's say, embrace the white count, in which we've had a shallow wave 2, and here another 1-2 setup, price action to the upside would need to be quite aggressive. I would want to see a break above the Monday high, which formed here around 70K, and then obviously follow through higher to 72,185, 75,000, and so on. That is, especially above 72K and then above 75K even more, the white count will increase in likelihood, and at some point I will take the yellow count off the chart. But for now, as I said, there's nothing suggesting that this let's say that either this yellow wave 2 is shallow, or that we are in a breakout to the upside. But the upper support area is holding, and I will not dismiss or ignore the white count, which is just more aggressively bullish. Both of these wave counts are bullish, just that the yellow count allows a little bit more of a pullback. with support at 63,290, which I would expect to be reached sooner or later. 61,314, 59,400, and 56,775. Very important. We don't need to max out the yellow box, but I would still at the moment anticipate that it will be tested. Yeah, not much more to add. So maybe tomorrow it's going to be a little bit more interesting. If there is anything to add, I will send another update through later on Discord for gold members. But tomorrow there will be another video. I don't expect much price action later today. We'll see, because we're just moving through a correction. Of course, it could be a bit chaotic, bit erratic, but for meaningful price action, we would really need a break above resistance, at the very least above 69,100. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.